Okay, so this video is probably like 85% just skateboarding. Ton of skateboarding. There's a new skate park in Huntington Beach. Obviously, I had a great time there. I will probably be going back sooner than later, possibly even tomorrow. Really good layout, really good dimensions. And even though this skate park that you're about to be seeing is not like the perfect skate park, and it is not in itself the perfect template to make the perfect skate park, I definitely go into a little bit of detail about how you could use the sort of this skate park as a way to get, in my opinion, what a skate park that everyone could really get something out of. It's something that I think is highly neglected. So if you're like designing a skate park right now, or your community is about to get a skate park, maybe take some of the information that I sort of just talk about in this video into consideration. Obviously, you want a park that flows really well and has all the components that everyone wants. And I think this is something that is very much overlooked. Because I think a lot of skate parks get a little too, I don't know, like when people are designing skate parks, they get a little too focused on doing something that's never been done, or like making it look like super like epic or like photogenic, which is all cool and fine and dandy, and you can do that. But I definitely would urge you to also do what I talk about in this video. It's a pretty easy thing to do, and this skate park actually has one example in particular where it's like something that probably cost like a couple dollars that they did to the skate park that made kind of a big difference, and something that I thought was a pretty cool addition to any skate park, and I've never seen it in a skate park. But yeah, the skate park as a whole, I give it like a 10 out of 10 in the video, just because it's got everything that I want, but that's my own personal opinion. But what I talk about is actually how to get a 10 out of 10 skate park for, I mean, just about anyone. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the skating. The skate park's in Huntington Beach. It's at a community center. You could probably just Google it and find this park, and go there and have a good time yourself. Enjoy a lot of skating. It's a thing. Yes. Damn, that was a good line. That would have counted. Oh, you're stubborn now.
Moment's gone.
Oh, you're stubborn now.
Nah, moment's gone.
All right, so what Dan said was...
All right, here I go. That was a crook, shut up.
I thought you were going to try and front salad from the beginning.
Oh, no.
Just give up on that trick, dude.
One slide?
That's crazy.
Shove it out. Damn it. I wanna...
Your what?
So they have these marks in the ground for like ollie records. Do you see this?
Yeah.
For like
Right there.
Super limited.
It's like right there. You can. It's really faint in the camera right now, but there's a bunch of lines right there.
I want to see how many of them I can ollie. I want to compete.
All right.
Let's see how far we can go. So I guess you have to ollie at ollie. So you have to ollie before the first.
That would make sense if you have the ollie right there.
I think you have to film it from up there in slow-mo to make sure I don't cheat.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna try one more and see if I can beat that record. There's like no
You're
run
gonna
up.
have to count these lines later, dude, in post.
No, I want you to count them as I ollie.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's all I need.
That was pretty good, but you should do it again so I just thought about this, the wide angle.
So you can what?
I should have filmed it wide angle. Fisheye.
Looks like I clear more lines.
No, because then I'll just be able to see right where you're landing because like the frame isn't wide enough, so like it cuts off the beginning. So if I go wider, like this.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, there's a thing about that. I'm too tired to try it anymore. So, we got what we got, dude.
All right.
World record.
That one was definitely longer.
Unbeatable. If you come here and you beat that record, dude, I will. Dude, so many things.
Spencer already beat the world record longest ollie, I guess.
Now with this run up, there's like no run up.
That's true.
Well, I guess you could come from the grass, but then you have to manual. Should I try to beat the manual record?
You can't break the rules.
All right, I'm gonna try to manual it.
Cool, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Take a foot off.
Really good balance of you.
I know. Get out of this way, dude. He's grinding. I honestly think that this is like such a cool idea for a skate park.
I agree.
Or like the manual one, not so much. But I mean, I guess if you're a beginner, you're like, I think it's easier to like manual further if you have a finish point.
I agree.
So if
like,
you try to, like,
when
go
you
lines.
manual the lines in a parking lot, like the
Yeah,
parking
100%.
spaces.
But this one-
It's easier when you have something to aim for.
100%. So it's like, yeah, I think this little design right here should be in every skate park. This is, in my eyes, the closest to the perfect skate park.
Title. We got a title.
I already have it. The perfect 11 out of 10 skate park.
But also, all right, never mind then.
What were you gonna say?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you gotta
I'm gonna use it now.
No, give me this. So what is it? What is it?
No.
Come over here, let's talk about it. Okay, so Dale's telling me that he's gonna make a video based on that little thing that I just said, and he won't tell me what it is.
Dude. You're like, I already got a title.
It's my intellectual property. Maybe I want both titles. You don't know. I can put in like in between the parentheses.
Can't we fucking work together here?
No, dude. I'm sick and tired of working together. I want everything. This long curb thing, I don't know if you noticed, I didn't really skate it that much at all. It's a little crunchy right now. Like someone needs to come here and really butter it up.
I really want to ollie into a 5-0 and 5-0 the whole thing.
If you 5-0'd the whole thing, I'm not exaggerating, I will give you $100.
Really?
Yeah, but you have to go end to end. Ooh, I might regret that. And now he's not gonna do it. He sucks. I mean, this park kind of has all the basics. It has a perfect manual pad. It has a perfect ledge.
Let me get some pictures.
No, dude, stay out of my video. I'm talking right now. Perfect flat bar. Blacktop is my favorite ground to skate on. And this ground, yeah, because the scoop of it is like just slick enough that it feels right to me. I grew up skating blacktop, so it's what I'm most used to.
I did too, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a huge sucker for blacktop. So it's literally just like painted blacktop. So it has all the perks of blacktop plus a little slickness. Yeah, that manual ollie line is super cool. The one-sided curb, like the straight boy, and then the long curve boy. It kind of has everything. The only thing that this place doesn't have is transition, which doesn't mean in my eyes that it's a bad skate park. It just means that it's plaza style. And the fact that this park is so basic, I think makes it a little bit less crowded. One of the things that I like about, it's always in my top 3 favorite skate parks is Cherry, is the fact that what it lacks is what it brings to the table. It doesn't attract such a large number of people, so you get to kind of have the park to yourself. And this park is brand new, and for a brand new skate park, this crowd right here, not that crazy. Pretty easy to deal with. We were here yesterday, obviously you're going to see the footage of that too. And even then it was more crowded than this, but it still wasn't anywhere near like, but yeah, any new skate park's usually way more crowded than this. I can't think of the park, but yeah, there's a new park that like the first 10 times we went there, we couldn't even skate. It was just way too crowded. I don't know, but it has a bowl. I don't fucking know, man. It's red.
Tustin?
Tustin, that one. Yeah, Tustin was like unskateable. It still is pretty ridiculously crowded. But I think one of the other things that kind of separates Cherry from a lot of parks, though, is people talk about how vibey it is, which is a whole other video. This park's like a very, I said this is like Cherry for beginners. It's much more welcoming.
If you make that video, you know you're stealing my idea, right? Because I talked about that idea 2 years ago.
That's true. I can't, you know what? If you're listening to this, earmuffs, people who's watching this, earmuffs. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about the difference between Cherry and this skate park.
Hey, what movie is that from? Earmuffs.
I don't know.
It's, what's his name? Vince Vaughn does it. It's like earmuffs.
Oh, that's old school.
Look on the screen. Too close. I was too close. I ran into Dan.
Almost.
That's enough of that. I'm gonna stop recording because I'm tired of looking at that. Oh, you're real. You're having a great day.
It's part of the trick. No, it's a different grind.
Okay, then it's grind.
I'm gonna hit the whole thing, dude.
All right, let's see it. There, we'll fix your shit, dude.
I'm trying to get this rail grind, dude. Stop hating. Hold it. Dude, what? Are you kidding me? New grab?
You're gonna stab yourself in the hand. Hey, you're gonna stab your shit.
I can't grab it. It's impossible. Do like a free mouth, but like want it. Oh yeah, like you can skate regular. It's like a kickstand. Like you're like, all right, about to do a board slide.
Yes, that. Something like that.
Left all that dead space between this ledge and that one. You could have easily done like a switch flip or something.
Can you imagine if I'd done switch flip or something?
That would have been cool. You've done all the tricks that you always do so far. All of them. You've done all of them. There's the last one. Damn, dude. That was the line where you do everything. That's your like Tampa Am. Pop out for no reason. No reason at all. That was the best backsmith I've ever seen you do. that was a good one. Dude, you know what would be really sick? If you just skate and I call like tricks out right before you try them. Not like anything super hard, but just like something well, no, I'll just be like, kibble up the curb. Back 5 over the box. No side of the ledge.
That sounds like it'd be really fun if I didn't already blow my load earlier.
Dude.
I blew my load earlier.
Dude, you only blew your load earlier because you're manifesting that type of energy, dude.
My load is gone.
You can't get that one today, huh?
The fact that it has way less obstacles attracts way less skaters, and specifically is what I like to warm up on skate. Like low impact, basic obstacles. You've got like, you know, the perfect curb, the straight curb, the perfect flat bar. And yeah, so what? The ground is a little wonky. I've heard a couple people talk that the ground's a little uneven. That's what you get when you get blacktop. And honestly, I am here for it. I am all about it. One of the weird things about it though is the coping that they use. It's gonna grind really good, but right now it's still like scraping off pieces. So I think the top layer, the coating of it, probably didn't need to be put on it because it's kind of making it a little bit more sticky, but oh boy, is it really proper coping. When you lock in, you like feel yourself lock in. It's pretty sick. Yeah, just like ideal dimensions, man. And that's really what separates an amazing park from just your local park or a good park, is when someone gets the dimensions and the size right. Because if this skate park had like womp bubbles and pump bumps and quarter pipes, people would be zipping around so much more and so much more aggressive. It would be so much harder to get a turn, whereas this park, it's just like super mellow. You can kind of just go. There's like enough lanes that you can like, oh, someone's in my way of the flat bar, I'll just go to the manual pad. Oh, someone's there too, I'll just go to the parking block. Like you have just like hella options with only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fucking obstacles. It also has a flat gap where you can gap through the tree. I saw someone trying it the other day. Really great flat ground. I know what you're thinking. This isn't the best skate park ever. It's way too basic. If every single skate park, like all those crazy Team Pain parks that they have in Colorado that are all elaborate and bizarre looking and literally look like pieces of artwork, had a section like this off to the side, or even incorporated this sort of concept into a skate park, it would make them the best skate park. Like there's this super amazing skate park in Colorado. It's gigantic. It's called Arvada. I went there like 2 years ago and I was like, man, this park is like super insane. You pull up and there's like everything that you think you could imagine until you start skating it and you realize that the only flat bar that they have there is like a thick square flat bar that's kind of short and honestly just like not that good of a flat bar, and then like no real flat ledges. Everything's like a bump to ledge or some sort of like weird design to it. There's none of the real basics. There's like a manual pad that's like sort of like a circle thing that you have to hit at a cockeyed angle. Like everything that is like a basic obstacle is just like offset enough to not be like a basic obstacle. Like there's an obstacle to the obstacle. And even though Arvada is one of the most amazing and elaborate skate parks ever, and it's built really correctly, a lot of the dimensions are really sick, it just lacks a lot of the basics. So for me, it's a bit of a turnoff. I've been there twice, and regardless of how incredible that skate park is, I'm not like super pumped to go back. Now, if I'm in Colorado and I'm in the area, I'm going to go to that park. But I would never like go super far out of my way to go to that park just because it lacks those basics. And I think a lot of skate parks are missing that. My hometown park in Pennsylvania had like pretty much all the basics except for the flat bar was square, but it had like a decent, flat ledges and a decent manual pad. And honestly, that's where the majority of the skaters went. You have this, however many 1,000 square foot skate park that's really being neglected for the most part, because a lot of skaters just want to skate a flat ledge and a flat bar. Now, if you're a transition skater, obviously this park's not going to be your favorite skate park. This isn't going to be a 10 out of 10 to you. But if this was added onto any skate park that had all that transition, oh boy. Like if, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like a Houghton, which is like a kind of like a transition skate park with a lot of weird designs, had something like this, or even just like off to the side a flat bar and a good flat ledge, like I'd be like, oh, I'm all about it. Because really, that's really what it boils down to. If you can get a skate park that off to the side, where it's not going to be too crowded, has like a really good flat bar or a flat ledge, and then it has like a manual pad, and especially if it has like a double-sided curb, oh boy, like you're going to see like a huge increase in the amount of people that want to ride that skate park. And I think that is the point that a lot of skate parks miss. They're too busy trying to like almost flex with their designs and like how intricate they can get with like, okay, well, we got this Euro gap that also doubles as a bump to ledge and it has a rail on it, and here's a rainbow dildo. Like, they add so much random shit to it that it becomes almost convoluted and pointless without thinking of the flow of the park and how, like, when someone's grinding that rainbow dildo and someone's going up the Euro gap, they're going to run into each other. So there's a lot more waiting your turn. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a rainbow dildo in your skate park. That's fine. If you want to have a rainbow dildo in your skate park, by all means, have it. But maybe also focus on having some of these basics. Because, like, this park, I could skate here all day. In fact, this is the second day in a row that I came here, and I woke up excited to come here and skate it. I know you're thinking, well, Dan, you already skate Cherry. It's the same thing as Cherry. It's not. Different dimensions for the flat bar. The ground's different. It's got the curbs. The ledges grind a little bit different. Now, do I think this park's better than Cherry? No, but it's right next to it. I'm not sure which one I like more yet. I honestly think I'll probably end up liking Cherry more, but those simple designs, man, they go a long way. If every skate park had this like mentality in going into it, it's the move. So if you're designing a skate park, or if your town's getting a skate park, make sure that you incorporate some sort of section that is sort of like the basic plaza like this, because you will not regret it. Even if you're a transition skater and you're getting some crazy elaborate park, please be willing to sacrifice a little bit of that real estate, a little bit of that space for just some of the basics. I swear all your local skaters will appreciate it. Plus, you know, sometimes you get bored skating, just transition, and you want to, I don't know, feeble grind a rail or something. Anywho, that's my rundown. That's why I give this park a 10 out of 10 for a skate plaza. I mean, it doesn't have stairs, but you know what? You can go to the streets for stairs. I honestly think that stairs are cool to have in a skate park, but they're not a necessity. If there's a set of stairs at a skate park, I'll probably dork around with it a little bit. But in all honesty, I like saving my knees for the streets. So that's just my own take. That's why this park doesn't have stairs, and it still gets the 10 out of 10.
Guys, I was going to try some sort of front table. Do something on that. Damn it. The one time you tried something on a thing, you couldn't do it. I knew that's why you were avoiding it, because you fucking suck.
Dude, that's not funny, dude. I do suck. I'm really sensitive about it.
If you fucking say that one more time.
Like, I have no... Before we started filming, I like skated a lot.
Why didn't you just edge?
I should have edged. Like come close to one tricks and then stop. Like right before the right away, like get in a nose manual and then like don't land it on purpose. Okay, right here. This is for edging.
Dan's been battling that one trick all goddamn day. No matter what he does, no matter how hard he tries, he cannot land that last trick. And it's very funny for me, very frustrating for him.
No, I'm having fun. It's great. Like, it's just like, it's so real and relatable. Oh, wow. Oh, is that half cab nose?
You're good, my bad. The fuck are you doing? That's so disgusting.
But obviously I can do it. So I'm the best.
That trick looks like it's been in the refrigerator like 2 months past the expiration date.
Is that why it's so good? Late flip?
Do what now?
I think it's a half rail foot late flip.
Why did you step off?
Dale's out here thumbnail hunting. He beat up a little kid, took his board, and then ran it over. Evidently all I'm good for is standing here and adding a shadow to the photo that he's getting, so it doesn't have like one random part where it's like all bright.